Welcome back to another episode of our Stories Across South America series. I'm Maria, one of the founders of Across South America, and today I'm thrilled to introduce Laure and Mike Lowe, a retired couple from the United States who spent an incredible 47 days traveling with us. From the otherworldly landscapes of Atacama to the mysteries of Easter Island, the glaciers of Patagonia, the power of Iguazu Falls, and the tango nights of Buenos Aires. They experience it all, and they are sharing it with us in this new episode. So let's dive in to their unforgettable journey. Hello!
Hi, Maria.
How are you?
We're great. We're excellent.
It's so nice to see you again. I feel like we've met forever.
I agree. There's a bond there, and it's very nice. It's very kind. Yeah.
There is a bond in the distance.
Yes.
So how are you guys doing? It's so nice to see you again. You told me that you have already traveled again after South America.
We haven't traveled yet. We just booked another adventure. So I've always wanted to do a river rafting trip, and this middle fork of the Salmon River is kind of like the Grand Canyon. It's a big deal. So yeah, we found a luxury kind of provider, like a safari camp.
Yeah.
Linens, massages along the river, wine pairings, and we thought, this is us.
Wine
this is yeah.
Okay, I thought that you had already done that. I was like, wow, they never stop.
No, we're still getting our strength back from our exercise place, and we're doing great. So yeah, I really feel good, and I think that's the energy that we got out of this trip. So
100%. Yes, I was checking the link you shared about the company in the US, and the experience, it looks amazing what they do, the adventure mixed with I loved it. So
I think that's got our name on it, you know. So.
Well, thank you again, Mike, Laure, for agreeing to this friendly chat.
Of course, we're happy to.
Yeah, thank you. It's really nice. I mean, everything that you've already shared with the emails and the reviews you gave us, everything is beautiful, and your words are really inspiring. To be honest, we've talked with the team, with the girls, and we said, "Oh, this is so nice. I would love to have it printed somewhere." Take a look eventually.
I read your planning guide there that you released, and that's very nice too. Very complimentary. Yes. Nice job.
Oh, great.
Yes.
I'm going to tell Clara, who is managing all the work with the guide. It's good that you've seen it.
Yes. Nice work.
It was very nice.
You've seen the picture. You are in one of the pictures.
Yes, we saw that too.
We saw that. It's a lovely picture of you on Easter Island, and the guide is meant to be an inspiring resource.
Yeah, indeed.
Art planning and these conversations. We are recording now this new podcast with travelers like you who've done an amazing itinerary and a journey that it's really unique. And we are also interviewing partners and guides so that whoever is starting to plan a trip with us or eventually with other company, why not? They can learn a bit more about what is South America and in particular what we do in Across South America as a boutique travel company. So again, I really appreciate the time and your excitement with this friendly chat. So it would be nice if you would like to start by introducing yourselves. And
thanks for inviting us to share our story. I'm Michael. I'm 69, and
I'm Laure, and I'm 73.
Yeah, we live in southern Utah in the USA. We're about 200 kilometers north of Las Vegas. So we live in a desert. We took an early retirement in 2004. We've been fortunate to travel a lot during that time, but we've been married for 50 years and we've always traveled. We started out backpacking and camping and that kind of thing. And, over the years, less sleeping on the ground and more luxury hotels kind of worked into the program. So, yeah, anything you want to add?
Want to say that we're glad that we're alive and being able to do what we're doing.
Yeah, we feel real fortunate.
Real blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our nice words, Laure, because it's a luxury to be here. Just
Indeed.
Here,
yes. And to have the health and the curiosity to explore the world. And, without those, the three legs are kind of money, health, and curiosity, I think, at our stage of life. And you kind of need all three of those to accomplish trips like this. So, yeah, very fortunate.
Very fortunate. And I'm not going to ask what is the secret for a 50-year marriage, but I'm guessing that traveling together could be a good ingredient.
Yeah, I think travel has always made us feel more vibrant, more alive.
Yeah.
Years and years ago, I learned this thing called STLFT. That stands for something to look forward to. And travel has always played that role for us of something to look forward to, to plan the trip, to get ready, to pack for it, to actually experience it, and then to enjoy it when you come back home, to feel that sense of accomplishment for having set a goal and accomplished it. So yeah, I think that's the role that travel plays for us is really something just to look forward to on these trips. Yeah.
Yeah. And the more I'm guessing that the more you travel, the more you want to travel, right? It's
Indeed, it feeds itself because, and it's that curiosity that, wow, it's a big world out there. There's so many unique things to see and do, and unique people and cultures to experience. And that, I think, keeps us feeling younger and more vibrant and alive. So,
yeah. And also even going to places that you've already been, but going back and see it from a different perspective and as a different self. It's
yes.
The world. It's big, but it's a never-ending world in that way.
That's right. It's big, but it's also kind of small because you find out in your travels that people are people, and the food's different, the culture's different, but people are kind wherever you go, and they're proud of their country. They want to share it with you. It's just been a great experience for us. So,
what would you say what was the inspiration to this trip?
We were in Peru. We did a 40-day jaunt in Peru in 2013. And we were mesmerized. I mean, what an experience to go from northern Chile, Chiclayo, Chacapoyas, down to Nazca Lines, Lima, Arequipa, out to the Amazon jungle. And it was like, wow, this is a very unique place, kind of right in our backyard that everyone goes to Machu Picchu, but there was so much more to see in Peru. And then we saw a mailer come across for a college alumni trip to Patagonia and Chile. But we're not group people. We like independent, bespoke travel. So that was the impetus for this. One, a great experience in Peru a long time ago. And two, we just wanted to see more. Always wanted to go to Patagonia, Tierra del Fuego, Easter Island has always intrigued me since a National Geographic article. So, yeah, so I think that's the impetus for this trip. And I, after COVID, we kind of isolated a long time during COVID, and we're hungry to see more and do more now. This looked like an amazing adventure that through your planning, we kind of kept adding on and adding on. But we were in the neighborhood anyway,
True, the neighborhood, more or less.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the process of co-creating this trip together? Now that you mentioned about this, that we kept adding and adding.
Yeah, no, I thought it worked well. Our back and forth. We started out with a video call like this. You gave us some questionnaires. You kept asking us, what do you want to do? What are your passions? And I was pleased that you listened. I mean, you incorporated so much of that in the planning process, and I thought it went really smooth. Our only regret is, you'd proposed the Vic Winery in the beginning, and somehow we talked ourselves out of that. And in retrospect, I think that would have been an amazing experience. So I wish I'd have listened a little bit more to your advice, but hey, okay, we'll have to go back. So.
I'm not going to say I told you so.
I know.
No, I'm just kidding. But I always say the same when we start planning. I always say, don't stress, because eventually you can always come back, and there will always be an experience or that place that you can always. Why not come back and explore more? So,
sure.
So that you don't feel like the pressure of going everywhere.
No, I thought the planning process went well. Just a lot of dialogue back and forth. And I don't know, we went through several iterations of the plan, and you were very patient. I think I tested your patience sometimes, but I'm a very detailed person, and I wanted all the things lined up in a row, and you did that for us, and I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah. It was, the dialogue back and forth was exceptional. So it made us feel real comfortable.
It made us feel like it wasn't just a cookie cutter trip.
Right.
That it was our trip. So, yep.
Yeah. Well, that was the goal. And that's our goal. So I'm glad to hear that's how you felt.
Yes,
it was good.
You tested my patience, but I love to have this level of communication before the trip. I'm always open to talk as much as possible, because that's when we are able to truly understand what you want, like you said, incorporating all these dreams and expectations. And so far, technology has advanced a lot, but we can't read minds so far.
No, and a good dialogue back and forth that worked out in the end to an amazing level, I think. So
yeah.
You took wonderful care of us, so thank you.
And all the little surprises were lovely.
Were they?
Yes, they were.
We'd come back in from a long hike or a whole day out on the trails, and here'd be some chocolates waiting for us, and it's like, okay, this is nice. Thanks, Maria.
Who doesn't like a chocolate?
Yeah, exactly. So we've used the big companies before, and we had good experiences, but this took it up several notches. Just the personalization, Valentina, the experience manager, that made a huge difference. That, here we're just sending some text back and forth, but they were really special to be in communication, and it
was great to meet her.
Yeah,
that was lovely.
We love getting to meet her. So Yeah, we'd like for her to come and live with us, but
yeah, that was a nice surprise that we were looking forward to to have in some part of your trip. So it really worked. So it's great that
it worked really well, and you made us feel very loved and special. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. I'm pleased to hear this, and it's authentic. It's like we really enjoy doing what we do. We love our job.
It shows. It shows. Yes.
So there is nothing better than being able to have this connection with travelers like you, and that's how we started the business back in 2007 with Clara, with my sister. I remember at the beginning, I was always meeting in person when I was in Buenos Aires, travelers like you. And I still remember once, one of them told me, Maria, whenever you don't have the possibility of doing this anymore, like this, you don't do it.
I think good advice. So
yeah, it was like a casual conversation, and I was like, "Oh, this makes a lot of sense." I mean, this is just the essence of how
and there's that I think I'll use the word passion that you have for these countries, and this is your home, and you deliver a passion that the big companies simply can't do. Okay, so yeah, it was a great experience, and it's taught us to go look. We talked earlier about our next jaunt, the river raft. Okay, we go looking for that personalized experience now, because it makes a difference, a big difference.
Big difference.
Yep.
For our listeners on the other side, I know your trip, every single detail, and I remember. Would you walk us through briefly what places you visited and which were the highlights, and what would you say to someone starting to plan a trip like this? Like you would say, do not miss this. Do not.
Okay.
This is more than I expected. Because
sure. We'll walk you through the trip because it's pretty extensive. I think the first advice that I would give to anyone planning to go to South America would be, hey, quit thinking about it and just do it. All right? Because you're not going to get sick down there. It's safe, probably safer than at your hometown. And it's just a wonderful experience with such incredibly nice people that you will never regret this trip. So quit thinking too hard and just go do it. Okay. But okay, so the trip goes like this. We flew into Santiago, Chile, and spent a couple days wandering around Santiago. Beautiful city, clean, so many parks, lovely. I'll just give you experiences along the way. The first thing we noticed was how kind everyone was in Santiago. And we're walking across the streets, and cars stop for you. They don't run over you. And no one's honking their horns. They're very polite. And it was just really refreshing. You could walk in the park across the street. Families were there. And we felt totally safe and very welcomed there. From Santiago, we flew up to the Atacama Desert, San Pedro de Atacama. And just an amazing landscape. Yes, it's high desert. We were up at 16,000 feet in the Alta Plana. Didn't have any health problems at all. No, you're not going to go run a marathon, but hey, we were good shape. We had a beautiful breakfast at the hot springs. The guide cooked scrambled eggs for us at the hot springs, our own experience there. And it's just an amazing landscape. So we flew back then to Santiago, got on a plane the next morning, flew out to Rapa Nui, Easter Island, and experienced that culture. And yeah, it's a long ways out there.
It's a long way.
Long ways. But the experience is well worth it. how these giant moais were carved, the quarry that they quarried them out of,
how they moved
them. And the interesting thing to me, I don't know about Laure, but the fact that the younger people are trying to embrace that culture again. You know, they're wearing top knots on their hair. They have the tattoos of the Polynesian tattoos, and they're very passionate about their culture. So that was a big part of it. And the wild horses out there. I mean, it's an absolutely beautiful landscape.
It's such a remote destination.
It's like another country out there, I think.
Yeah,
so,
and it was hard to incorporate all of this because there were no connecting flights.
Yeah.
A very lot of coordination. We had 15 different flight segments. From there, we went down to the Lakes District, Puerto Montt, and went up to the volcano, saw the falls, trips on the lake. It's a beautiful place. German heritage there, and again, they're really proud of their heritage there, and it shows. It's beautiful. From there to Puerto Natales, Puerto Natales, and the Patagonia district. An incredible stay at the Singular Hotel.
That was lovely.
The history behind that old building, and we were just treated like kings and queens. I mean, they were so kind. And you know, that kindness goes two ways, because they would allow their employees to bring a family member down to visit. And so we met the waiter's mother who was visiting, and it was just a really
special
experience. Yes. And we went to an estancia, had barbecued lamb, trips to the glacier, Torres del Paine. Amazing natural beauty. From there, we caught the cruise ship to go around Patagonia and Tierra del Fuego, and 4 nights?
4 nights.
4-night cruise, and Zodiac trips into glaciers.
Cape Horn.
Yep, it was an amazing experience. Yep, good adventure.
That you could send Cape Horn. I see a picture of
Yes, the weather was good. Not every time.
Lovely.
Yeah, you don't always get off at Cape Horn, because if it's too windy, forget it. Not going to happen. But the weather was good, and we got to go there and see the stainless steel albatrosses and meet the family that lives out there all year long. So
wow, you got to meet the family.
Yes, the little girls sell postcards, and they fund their annual trip to see grandma by selling postcards to tourists.
So we had to buy some of them.
Yeah, it's cool. So you get to meet people. Night in Ushuaia, and we took a rest day there, Maria. We were getting tired, and we just spent a night at the what's the hotel? The
Aracur,
and the hot water, the outdoor pool.
It was really nice.
An incredible dinner of seafood, the seafood sampler. Wow, that was good. From there, we got on the plane
back to Buenos Aires,
up to Buenos Aires, and out to Iguazu Falls. Saw the falls. They were a little diminished flow. There was usually
262, but about 162 were falling.
Waterfalls, but it's still an amazing experience.
It was lovely.
Yeah. Beautiful place.
The Devil's Throat was really quite lovely.
The Devil's Throat is an amazing thing. Went over on the Brazilian side and saw the falls from the Brazil side. Back to Buenos Aires, an incredible city. Just a beautiful place, the tree-lined streets, and the architecture that's gone into Buenos Aires over its history from the European architecture. And the highlight of that trip was the tango show. Oh my goodness.
Yes, it was lovely.
What an amazing experience. And if you go to Buenos Aires and you don't see the tango show, shame on you.
Shame on you.
That's just an amazing experience. So
I always go to the tango shows.
I'd go back.
Always something that it's like I'm seeing it for the first time, you know. And I'm from Buenos Aires, so I'm happy to hear you.
And what are the restaurants in Buenos Aires? Paradias, where they cook the meat? Is that yeah? Oh man, we had a beautiful dinner. Oh gosh, that was
full
great.
of them. Yeah.
Yes, it's full of them. And then we went to Uruguay, took the ferry across to Uruguay, and saw some beautiful wineries. San Francisco, the Colonia del Sacramento. Is that right? Yeah, Sacramento. What a historic place, and the old cobblestone streets, and an amazing.
Very interesting.
Yes. So, and eventually we ended up in Montevideo. Again, a beautiful city, clean, kind, safe, just a gorgeous place. So, but all good things have to come to an end, and we finally had to fly home.
But such a long trip.
47 days.
47 days.
Yeah.
And you've visited more places than that compared to many South Americans. You've been to a lot more places.
We tend to do these immersive experiences. You know, the international airfare is a big chunk of the cost. So if we're there, we tend to stay longer than most people do and experience more. So
you've seen a lot more places than even local people.
Again, we're so fortunate. So
you are definitely, and that's why I wanted to hear from you the itinerary, and you know it from.
Yes.
You don't have to read anything.
No, and that reflects the work we put into the upfront side of planning this out, and it orchestrated out very well. Everything flowed nicely. If we got there early, we explored or checked in early or whatever.
People were really kind about letting us check in early.
Yeah, everyone worked with us well. So I thought it was a great trip.
I know that the food was an important part.
Wow, we gained a lot of weight.
Usually food is a big ingredient in our trips.
Yes.
But for you, I know that this was like every place.
You know, one place we were at, and here these people are from Europe, and every meal they order hamburgers and French fries, and I'm thinking, you know,
whoa.
But see, we love to experience the culture. And so we would try local dishes, and if they were offering some kind of exotic fish that we've never heard of before, let's eat it. Let's try it. And you know, that interaction with waiters and that makes a big difference. If you're curious about their food and culture, you get a lot of knowledge back, and you get to enjoy it more, I think.
Yeah, so. And because you've been to different countries, food is different. And also you went to Peru before, so you know that the food is completely different one and another.
Indeed. The seafood in Chile, I mean, unimaginable, the quality and variety. The Chilean sea bass, the king crab. I mean, it just, the list goes on. And I didn't know that Chile was such a large exporter of seafood to the world. You know, the farm-raised salmon down there, and then you go to Argentina, and it's like, do you all know what a salad is? I mean, it was just a meat eater's heaven. So
it's like.
But meat, and it's all meat, the artisan cheeses, the breads, the cream brulee. Yeah. No, we had a great time. If you're into wine, the wine pairings at dinners, those were special to try different wines with different foods that someone who really knows pairs those together. So
yeah, that's also the other ingredient I was going to mention. You are also wine lovers.
Mm-hmm.
And
yes, no, we did, and we got to experience, interacting with the sommelier on several occasions, and learning about the wines, and we have new favorites like Tanat, Carmenere wines from Chile, and Tanat from Argentina, and they're hard to find here in the U.S., but we did find a few bottles in Las Vegas this weekend.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So we're anxious to try those at home. Great experience.
Great experience. And any place or any experience that was truly unexpected or that was more than you thought it would be? Like
the new answer?
Well, I would say that some of the hotels, like the Awasi and the Singular, both of those were wonderful experiences. I mean, they just treated you just like family, but I mean, they just took care of you very nicely, type thing. So always wanting to know if everything was okay, that sort of thing. But yeah, both of those chains were number one in my book.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go stay at either one of them again.
Yeah, the Awasi experience, and it's an experience there.
Yep.
To have your own private guide, and they just take incredible care of their guests, and you're a guest in their hotel,
home,
and almost their home, and they treat you very much like family. So
yeah.
But as far as experiences, I mean, they were all special.
Yeah, people ask us all the time,
what's the best thing?
What was your favorite part?
And it's like,
no, I have a difficult time answering because it's the overall high you get from traveling to a foreign country and experiencing all these sights, sounds, smells. It's just an assault on the senses sometimes. If people are in doubt, go travel. Go see these places. It's very special and something you'll always cherish.
You'll always treasure it. You'll always remember, so.
Yeah, definitely. You forget many things in life, but the trips you take and the moments,
yes,
those, they stay, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It can't be replaced.
There's a saying that goes, travel is the only expense that gives you back so much more than it costs. And that's very true. I think you always carry those memories and journeys because they're very special to you and unique. Not too many people in the world get to see these things. So we always feel very privileged that we're able to experience these things. So
yeah, I agree. Yeah. And like we were saying before, the more you do it, the more you want to.
The more you want to do it. Yeah.
The more you want to.
And that's what keeps us going. We exercise, we try to eat right. We're trying to stay as healthy as we can, as long as we can, so we can keep doing this. And it is that something to look forward to for us. Yes.
Yeah, I remember when we started planning that your initial something to look for.
It's a big deal to me, and it's kind of carried us through our 50 years together.
Yeah,
so.
It's an inspiration, I have to say.
Thank you.
So it's so lovely to start these interviews with you because you are an inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you. We appreciate your feedback. So.
I started doing these video calls with our travelers after their trips, but this is something that I've been doing since as long as I could. And whenever you have time to share, I always like to connect after the trip. But recently I thought, why not share this with others? With others, because it's not just a survey or just I also learn a lot about you, about your experience, about how we can make these things better, or like what you value the most, and we give for granted. Like you say, we were treated like family, and yes, of course.
But and this goes back to our initial planning call. We've traveled with the big operators, and in the beginning, when years and years ago, we'd always get some kind of a chat like this, and over time we just became a statistic. Nobody cared about how the trip went for us. All right, nobody even would reach out, and that's why we started looking for a smaller tour company that could put it together and make it more personalized for us, and someone who would care before the trip, during the trip, and after the trip. And that's why we've enjoyed working with your small firm. We like to work with women-owned companies or minority-owned companies. We think that's important. We are here because we owned a small business and we took care of our customers, and we think that's an addition that comes with a small company. And we like the fact that you're local. You're not in Europe or North America trying to put together trips for South America. I mean, let's face it, that you should have some more knowledge and experience than the people who haven't. They've been there once, that kind of thing. Now you live here, and that makes a difference.
Yeah.
And we like the fact that our dollars that we spend
stays there
are more in the local economy than the European or North American economy. That's important too, I think. So yeah, very good experience. So.
It's wonderful to hear. And we are a small company, and we of course, Clara and me, we are the owners, but we don't work alone. And we have a small team, and you met Valentina, you met Camila virtually, and they are also as passionate as we are. Because
absolutely.
This is, if you are dealing with a big company and you become just a number, and because it's just how it works, right? And for our team, they can see that we are doing things in a different way, and so
it's way different. Yeah, it's way different, because after final payment with a big company, you're not going to hear from them again. Okay, that's just not going to happen. Now you're dealing with the subcontractors in the country. And you're not going to even know who they are until you get there. So here, it's one-on-one all the way through. And I think that makes a huge difference. Yeah, big.
Very big difference.
Yeah, nice experience. So we're hooked.
So what's next? I was recently having another interview with our partners in Antarctica. And I was wondering, is that something that you would?
I think it's very worthy of consideration if a client is curious about Antarctica. Yeah, I mean, you're right there. Go do it.
Yeah. And then the moon, we were saying, and after
that's right.
The moon.
And I never really thought about it, but you can fly to Antarctica too. So
you can.
And I never really put that piece together, that might have been a way for us to accomplish that without
the seas.
Yeah. So maybe. I mean, we might be back. Who knows?
Yeah.
So.
Of course. Yeah. We have repeated travelers, and it's not as usual as you would think, because South America, it's like, okay, I did South America, that's it. Like you said, you are hooked. So who knows? Is there any special mention or something that you'd like listeners to know about South America, or
I think if I had a recommendation would be just go experience it, because it's a very unique part of the world, very beautiful, the scenery, the cultures, the pride of the people. I can't imagine you not enjoying this and having a good time. Whatever your passion is, I'm pretty sure you can
Find it there.
Find a niche to experience it there, whether it's food, wine, adventure, sightseeing, mountain climbing, whatever. There's a way to fulfill your dreams by traveling to this part of the world. Because you travel to Peru, the Galapagos, you set up cruises all through South America. So, and we haven't been to Brazil or the Galapagos, so maybe we come back. Who knows?
Something to look forward to.
Right.
That's right. Don't talk yourself out of it. Go do it. So,
go do it.
Yeah. But these memories, you'll remember those long after you've forgotten what a trip like this costs. That's very secondary. The emotional bonds that you make and the experiences you share as a couple, or even individually. Yeah. And the people we met. I mean, we met anesthesiologists from San Francisco and radiologists from Germany, and you meet so many diverse, interesting people on these travels. And maybe not necessarily friends forever, but that's okay. You still cross paths in the universe.
Yeah, something changes you. Something like
that's right.
These people that you meet, and something stays with you. Yeah,
that's right. That's right. You take a little bit of each and every one of those individuals. We're all just citizens of Earth, and it's nice to get to know your neighbors out here once in a while.
Inspiring to hear your story and how you feel about this trip, and in particular about all the trips you've taken, and this one, because it was a special one, right? I'm really happy that you share with me, and honored.
Well, thank you for making our 50th anniversary something that we'll
always remember.
We'll treasure forever. You treated us just amazingly, and we are so grateful. We still have all the notes over here, we'll just always cherish those memories. Yeah. So thank you.
Beautiful. Well, thank you again. And I'm really, like I said, honored. And I thank you I'm thanking you, but also the team they are not here, but.
Yeah. Hey, thanks to the team too, because, this isn't just an individual effort, and the team, you work very well together. And I think it's a special group of people you've assembled here. So good job. Good job.
Thank you. Well, Mike, Laure, I would hug you, but we can't.
Well, we just, yes, namaste. You're very special, and honestly, if anyone ever has concerns, reach out. We'd be happy to answer any other questions.
Thank you so much. Yes.
We're eternally grateful. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. And one last thing, I learned something from you that I don't want. Now I'm remembering, and I'm taking with me, and I've been talking about it with my friends and my family. You travel 47 days with one carry-on.
Yep, one carry-on in a backpack. That's it.
Yeah.
Carry on in a backpack each. And I'll tell you, we used to do a little bigger. We've always traveled light, but we would check. It was more like a duffel bag. But we lost that in Delhi, India for 2-3 days. And that taught us a very valuable lesson. So you downsize. And we still have 4 seasons of gear in there. We layer up. You can do a little laundry. The hotels do laundry too, you know, and it just makes it so much easier to do carry-on, travel light, less burden. There's a bunch of that stuff you never use anyway. So just pare it down. It just makes it a lot less stressful. You're not standing there at baggage claim.
No, you're so right.
It's just the only way to go. So
but you are an example because it was such a long trip, and you went to different countries and different weather everywhere.
Absolutely, everything from the jungle to the altiplano. So we did it all.
Patagonia
But and it's not I guess the one thing I'd say is it's not a style show. You want functional gear. And so REI is our choice, but North Face, Patagonia, all that stuff, it's stylish enough, and you'll be in great shape. We've gone to the opera in REI gear. It's okay.
The tango show.
The tango show, indeed. Because it just makes traveling so much less stress by not having to lug all that junk around.
And you don't have to try and decide what to wear.
Yeah, it makes it simpler decision.
And you don't even have to pack, because it's like, okay, just put 4 or 5 things.
So we do cubes, packing cubes, and you just take out of the cubes and put back into the cubes. And it's so much easier than trying to overthink this. You know, it's a pair of good sturdy shoes for walking and sightseeing, and one pair of slip-ons for dinner, and that's about it. And it'll get you through. So
I think we can do just one interview and talk about how to pack in a smart.
We'll lay it all out on the bed and show you how to do this.
For sure.
Yeah. We had a friend, and she came and videoed us how we packed, and she was pretty impressed that you could do that. And it's a result of a lot of
impressed, honestly.
Yeah, but it's a result of a lot of experimentation over the years, and just we always come back and we'll take something out we didn't ever use on the trip and make a note not to put it back in next time. So it's quality over quantity of gear.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
So
okay, that's the fun fact. Okay.
Yes.
Like I said, honored to have you here, and that you chose us among other possible companies who could have helped you. And again, thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
We will be waiting for more updates about your future travels. Wherever you decide to go, let us know, because we love to read your.
Right.
I love this one you're taking.
We're going to keep traveling, and I think that's the thing that you've provided us, Maria. Is we were questioning: do we have the strength, ability? Are we still healthy enough? Do we have enough stamina to do trips like this? Well, the answer is a resounding yes. And we did very well through this trip. And so let's keep going as long as we can, as fast as we can, because the clock's ticking. And pretty soon we won't be able to do this. We'll only have the memories. So let's make some more memories. Is our goal.
Memories. Make memories. The clock is ticking for all of us. So
yes,
we all need to, wake up and
wake up, because hey, nothing's guaranteed about tomorrow. So enjoy today. Indeed.
Oh, perfect message for this last part.
Indeed. So, well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, and we wish you great success in your business venture, and clearly to all those people who might list, good company to work for, no regrets, and just wonderful memories and experiences. And we appreciate that, And we wish you very much all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Mike, Laure, all our best wishes for your coming trips. And,
thank you.
We will be seeing more of you soon, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. If you loved this episode, you can subscribe to the podcast and share it with a fellow traveler or, why not, an entrepreneur. You can find us at across-southamerica.com and on Instagram at across-South-America. And if you're dreaming of your own handcrafted journey, reach out. We'd love to help. Gracias and see you soon. Nos vemos pronto. And let's keep the stories going.